Hey everybody, how you all doing? And welcome to the very first quick Q&A video. What I'm going to do in these little videos is going to be very quick answers to the most popular questions that you guys ask on our website, the YouTube channel or my Facebook page. And I'm just really going to quickly run through it. In other videos, we'll go into a lot more depth on specific topics. Now, my web guys are basically going to get me 3 to 5 questions every week that they have found is being asked a lot on our different channels. So let's look at today's quick questions and let me provide you with the answers that can help you get results. So guys, let me see what you have given me. First question is, how do I determine my maximum heart rate and target heart rate? Pretty simple. You go to 220 minus your age. That should give you your maximum heart rate. It's just a guide. You can actually go and determine your maximum heart rate, but it's a pretty difficult or hard thing to do. So this is a pretty easy guide. 220 minus your age. That will give you your maximum heart rate. And then you can just multiply your target heart rate. Now, let's say you want to be working in your fat burning zones, which a lot of people say is between 50 to 65. You get the answer that you'll get from 220 minus your age, and you'll multiply that by 0.5 or 0.65, and then you'll get the two heart rates between which you should work if you want to, for example, burn specifically fat. So that's that one done. Okay, the next one is, my one side of my chest is bigger than the other one. What can I do to fix it? Pretty simple. First of all, if it's not a medical condition, and go and find out if it is first. If it is a muscle problem, then what I tell my clients is basically start working everything out individually. So start using free weights. Let's say you have a chest problem. Rather than using a machine to do chest press, start doing flies, where you do different, each muscle differently with a dumbbell, or even chest press with dumbbells, bench press with dumbbells, because that's going to make sure that you only work one specific area and one side at a time. And the little trick here is work the weakest part or the smallest muscle first, and then you don't do any more with the bigger muscle, and eventually that will bring it back even. So yeah, simple as that. Next question is the scale a true measure of my progress for my fat loss? Very common question, actually. Yes and no. If you're starting a body transformation and you don't have any other way to measure yourself, get onto a scale once a week, and hopefully you will continue to lose weight. But it's not a true measure, because you can lose water, you can lose muscle, and all those things will bring your weight down, but it might not mean that you are losing fat, which is what we are looking at. So doing testing your body fat or getting your body fat percentage every 2 to 3 weeks is a better indication that you're actually losing fat. And for me specifically, actually, this is pretty cool, because the last 2 months I've been working on building some muscle, and I've added around 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. So the scale looks like I'm getting heavier and fatter, yet my clothes is fitting better. My shirts, my pants, everything that I couldn't wear when I was, for example, say 96, 97 kgs, I can now wear, although I'm back to 95, 96 kgs, but it's all muscle now instead of fat, because muscle is a little bit heavier than fat. So if that's the only way you can measure yourself, then yes, go onto it once a week. Don't get onto it every day, because it's not going to be a true indication of how you're doing. Go on there once a week. But if you do have other ways, like getting your body fat percentage and so forth tested, do that every 2 to 3 weeks, and that's a better indication of how well you're doing, because the scale can be a little bit misleading. Like I say, it's not just about losing weight, it's about losing fat and building muscle. Okay, then the last one. You're joking, right? Okay, will my penis get bigger if I lose weight and build muscle? From what I know, not officially, but I can only imagine if you had a bit of a beer belly and you start losing the fat, you might be able to see a bit more of what you have down there, and maybe it might seem like it's getting bigger, but from all the tests I know and from medical science, losing fat and building muscle is not going to give you a bigger penis. Until next time, guys, I hope that helped you. Next week we'll do the same. Make sure you send your questions to Q&A@sixpackfactory.com, or ask them just below this video, whether it's on my website or on my channel, or go to Facebook and just ask any questions there. Until next time, have a great time. Bye-bye.